Good morning. Here at Basin Arts, joined by Leanne Sheremy, and she'll be telling us about her upcoming exhibit at the Art Walk this Saturday. Leanne, what do we have here?
So this is my exhibit for the second month of the Project Space residency here at Basin. It's called The Line Between Past and Present.
Joined by their managing partner here, Chris Stevens, and he'll give us a little more insight into what that partnership and accelerated reading is all about. Live from Raising Cane's drive-thru, Frann Haskins. Back to you guys.
Got to be one of the most interesting live shots I've ever seen.
I love it.
Yeah, love the creativity there. We'll check back in with you a little bit later.
Look at this. And Jeff, tell us what we have here.
So this is our classic pink chilled sugar cookie, which is on the menu this week. It is most weeks. And it's really, really good.
Today, but this sugar cookie is so beautifully decorated in pink. We're going to go ahead and take a bite.
Yep.
So good. Okay, and apparently Lydia Food Store is the best place to get ingredients for jambalaya, the best meats, they say. I believe you guys can vouch for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So coming up in our next half hour, we'll come full circle for our fundraiser on Saturday with the Lydia Cancer Association. Frann Haskins live at Weeks Park.
We're going to let him fly to Miss Fran there. And on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Good boy. So as you can tell, he does his thing. But again, it takes some experience, it takes some training, and not everyone can do that.
Well, there you have it, guys. I have a new bow. So coming up in our last half hour, everything else, your final look at what you need to know for Acadiana's Bird Fair coming up here this weekend. Right?
So very excruciating pain, fatigue, organ damage. We're talking about liver failure, spleen. It affects the lungs, the kidneys, and you can also catch a stroke.
Okay. So definitely a disease that takes a toll on the body. What are some things that you feel people should know about the disease and what it's like?
And so if it was awful for us as parents, my husband and I, it had to be worse for her. I will say that she did get good care when she was little at the Women's and Children's Hospital here in Lafayette. We started having pain crisis when she became older.
And I sure do. We're standing here on Christmas Tree Lane of the 29th Annual Tinsel and Treasures workshop. You guys, what can you tell us about what to expect today? And coming up, a little birdie told me that the Acadiana Bird Fair is coming to town. Coming up, all the details you need. Good morning. Yes, every day is a great day for a history lesson. So I'm here joined by Mr. Rod Sass of the NAACP, and he has been enlightening us with great facts leading up to the anniversary that will commemorate the Opelousas Massacre, which is happening tomorrow. What else can you tell us, Rod?
Well, the Opelousas Massacre happened on September 28, 1868, and tomorrow on September 28, 2002, we're going to have a remembrance ceremony.
Okay. And so you also mentioned gun confidence, and we have this simulator just behind us that kind of hones on and kind of builds that confidence for people who have never handled a gun before.
Correct. We take people who are nervous, scared, even with gun trauma, and they can come here and shoot the simulator first, and once they
I'm going to give it a go here.
Once they get comfortable with the simulator, then they can go from there to when we hit to the live fire portion of the range. So switch your thumbs, stack underneath. Just like we practiced. Just
Flavors
like
one more time. And most importantly, next week, you said, going into next week, you can order in the app. This week, you'd have to come into the store. Our flavors one more time for the people.
Flavors, we've got chocolate chip, chilled sugar, caramel pumpkin, lemon glaze, peanut butter with nutter butter, and there's one more raspberry butter cake. Yeah.
There you have it. That's how the cookie crumbles. That's all we have for you. Be sure to come out Thursday and come visit them tomorrow for the soft opening. Frann Haskins live at Crumble.
With that. So Bo likes to do something really fun. He will open cans for us, and that's something he really enjoys doing. So we'll let him do that real quick. Good boy.
This morning with more on how you can sign up and ways to prevent firearm mishaps. Frann, we're sending it out to you. Good morning.
Good morning. So yes, gun mishaps and accidents have riddled across the Acadiana area, but it really just comes down to what Matt Oliver says is a lack of education, because accidents are completely preventable. So here's what we can tell you about how to be more safe when it comes to the handling of firearms. When it comes to the mishandling of firearms, Matt Oliver of Advantage Defense Solutions says lack of education is the biggest problem.
There's so many reasons why you wouldn't seek training out. One is the arrogance, you think you know it when you really don't. Two is the fear of sitting in a class and there's a lot of stigma on firearms instructors that everyone's very alpha type and gonna run you around and all that. And that's not the case at all. Patience of a saint in this type of job, you really have to have that. And so our goal is to take our time, make sure students learn safely and can leave with the tools they need to keep training themselves better.
Whether or not you've had the opportunity to take a class or what your level of firearm handling is, here are a few basic safety tips Matt says everyone should follow.
We always follow the 4 safety rules. The first one is to treat every firearm as if it were loaded. The second one is to never point our firearm at anything we did not intend to shoot. Third is keep your finger straight and off the trigger until you're on target and ready to fire. And fourth is know your target and what's beyond that target.
Now, whether you're considering taking purchasing a firearm or not, taking a gun safety course or concealed weapons course is perfect basic safety training tips that everyone should consider. Frann Haskins, live with News 15. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Fran. All right.
Good morning. Yes, I'm here at Jason Papillon's boxing gym, and the gym just recently opened within the past 4 months. They're fairly new, but they're already making big changes in the community and within the youth. Take a look at what some parents had to say and a veteran gym goer. At my very best. It's a constant echo reminder throughout Papillon's boxing gym. Whether it be a journey to adulthood or feeding a fierce competitive spirit, retired professional boxer Jason Papillon mentors you through the fundamentals of boxing and conditioning while cohesively allowing them to take a jab into discipline through self-control and wellness. While the gym caters to youth ages 5 and up, there are no limitations on those wanting to join. One veteran gym goer says,
"It is absolutely fantastic for the youth, their community groups, and we are just having a blast boxing."
While a mom says the gym taught her son discipline, dedication, and responsibility.
And that's something he's learned here. He's learned how to take care of his stuff, how to take care of himself. He's definitely taking care of, when he practices and stuff, he has more responsibility and more dedication towards those things. So then outside at home, he takes on little roles and little responsibility, and he wants to make Jason proud that he can be responsible for things inside and outside of the gym.
And you can help the gym, whether you do monetary donations or otherwise, water, Gatorade. And Jason, tell them how they can reach you.
They can reach me at 337-322-2507, or you can come to the gym, 114 Henderson Road, Lafayette, Louisiana, 70508.
All right, live at Papillon's Boxing Gym. Back to you guys at the desk.
Let's send it to her now. Fran, good morning.
Good morning. I'm still here just outside the St. Landry Parish Animal Control Shelter. I did have a chance to speak with the director, Terry Corvell. She declined to be on camera, but here's what she had to say about the things that's going on in the parish and some of the things happening with the ordinances and how you can help with the shelter.
We are housing over 220 dogs, and we're at capacity. Everyone says, you're a no-kill shelter. There's only a certain way you can keep it a no-kill shelter. We just can't take in more than we can handle, At this point, I'll welcome any type of help we can get. If anyone knows of certain rescues up north, I'm all ears. I'm ready to email anyone, I love to have volunteers. This place is open for volunteers. I'll let them pick what they desire. If they like cats, you just sign a volunteer waiver and you do what you want, walk dogs and everything. It's very open for that. And I understand people are busy, their lives are full, but if 15 people gave 1 hour a week, if you want to come here and just love on the animals, I'm not asking you to clean behind them or anything, just give them something that we can't give them individually,
Now, you In our next half hour, we will be covering the things that you can do to help, how you can adopt, foster, and possibly prevent animal cruelty. Maybe our horse friend will join us for the next half hour. But that's all I have for you guys. Back at the desk, Alex and Ryan.